Bum Wrestling.
Check it out, here it is, Bum Shadows, once again with another episode of Bum Openers. And in this case, it's the AWA Superclash. Yeah, they're still in business. And why are they filming empty seats? No bums and seats aside, we hear the stars.
Just an announcement, there is no smoking in the arena. I'm sorry, that's just how it is.
And that's our ring announcer facing the wrong way, making a no smoking announcement. 1990. Speaking of 1990, look at them pants. Zoopass! And now the announcer says, let's do it, and leaves the ring, and do it they will as Todd Becker rushes the Milliman right before the bell. And now Becker is laying in them shots to the lower back area, and then gives him the Irish whip into the corner. What's he gonna do? He runs at a very average speed and nails him with a shoulder tackle. But that's not all the Beck has in store. Oh no, he's gonna hit the hip toss on a guy that looks a lot like current day wrestler Otis. They look a spitting image alike. I think that might be his dad. Anyway, Becker puts on the front face lock and then drives his opponent's throat over the top rope. The ref says, hey buddy, stop choking him, man. And Becker's like, what? I didn't do anything. And then he goes back and he does it right again. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't emphasize how much this match sucks. Anyway, they're going into the corner, I guess. Yep, here comes another Irish whip. Here we go. They'll do it eventually. Oh, and it's reversed. Jake Milliman reverses it. And then, off of the turnbuckle comes Becker, and Milliman nails him with the back elbow. I don't know, it looks like there's no announcing on this match, by the way. And there's an arm drag and a motorcycle in the background while I'm recording. Okay, and now he's applied the chin lock or the sleeper. We're back up. We're hugging. They're like moving around very slowly, confused, not knowing what to do. And then Becker must have said, hey, Milliman, hit me with that fireman's carry, baby. And that's what he does, fireman's carry. And then, oh yeah, an arm bar. I'm telling you, no announcers. It's boring. It's slow. I don't know who the F these guys are. And yeah, questioning my fandom for pro wrestling. Here we go, and Milliman with their and when he does this, he rolls over like a clumsy oaf. Now he puts him in an arm bar or an arm lock or whatever you want to call it. And Becker rolls back and forth and gets out. That's a spectacular move. He gets up, he whips the Milliman off the rope. And no, Milliman comes back with the shoulder tackle. I'm telling you, oh God, here we go. What's this? He leaps over the lying down. No, it's a arm drag. I called it wrong. I'm sorry. Anyway, he puts on the arm bar, the arm lock, the shoulder lock, the hip bone, the neck bone. And then, once again, Becker escapes out. And once again, he does something. But something he does with some sweet Beck music. A boot to the abdomen. It does look like it's low in this picture, but it's not. And then Becker hoists the meatball up in the air for a textbook body slam. I meant to say Milliman, not meatball. And then what I can only describe as an elbow drop you'd give to your little nephew or your son or something. Yeah, you know, you hit him lightly with the back of your arm, you fall really slow back. I'm gonna call it the nephew elbow. And what's barely interesting here is that Becker applies the headlock, the chin lock, and if the Milliman gets to his feet, he whips him down, but with one arm, One arm just making the Milliman look like a weak piece of garbage, oh yeah. And this guy just wishes he was somewhere else, baby, and kind of looks like my friend Brian. And friend Brian aside, the Milliman elbows the breadbasket of Becker a few times here and there, just doing it, getting out of that devastating headlock that Becker seems to have on forever. And here Becker's setting it up. Look at this Milliman off the ropes, and he ducks the clothesline like a chubby bullet off of the ropes. Actually, it's very, very slow, I'm not going to lie. And then this guy runs into this guy, and I don't know, it just looks like a pile of crap happens in the ring. So then Milliman gets to his feet. And then Becker, textbook body slam, one of his signatures. Look at the textbook. Look at the impact. Oh, yeah. Goes for the cover and somehow only gets a 2. Now, let me tell you, you can hear individuals in the crowd like a little annoying kid say, hit him, hit him. Oh, it's the nephew elbow. The nephew elbow. This is going to do it. 1, 2, 3, we have a winner. No, it was a 2. And now Becker whips the Jake Milliman off the ropes. What's gonna happen here? It looks like it's curtains. Could it be a back body drop? No! Oh my goodness! Milliman, sunset flip, sunset flip, beautiful sunset flip. It's gonna happen eventually, I promise. 1, 2, 3, he's done it, yes! And the crowd goes mildly banana because I believe they're just relieved that this pile of crap is over. Let me tell you, no announcers, could barely hear anything, just awful stuff going on. This wrestling was terrible. All due respect to these two guys, I've never wrestled, but this was garbage. This was complete crap. I usually love watching wrestling. This made me really have to question myself. Make me sit on that, like that Macho Man pondering photo. And that's what this match made me feel. So Milliman wins it.
AWA
Superclash number 4. I can't believe it's still around. But after watching this match, that it was around in 1990, after watching this, I can see why it didn't last much longer, baby. And I thank my lucky stars. I said everything I could that was nice to everyone. I just felt like I had to be a better human after watching that. And that's been the latest Bum Openers. I'm Bum Shadows, and thanks for watching.
This has been Bum Openers. Thanks for watching. Till next time, keep bumming.